What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here with another Career Mode Series episode with Huddersfield Town AFC. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You guys have been absolutely knocking it out of the park with that. And on the screen right now, the majority of you guys who actually watch these videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free, and we're looking to get to that 250 subscriber mark. And you guys will 100% do that. So let's keep it going here with the Terriers, and we've got a big episode here today for you guys. A rival team coming up from League One we are going against to start things off. It is Birmingham City, in which we then go to Preston, or we are at home against Preston North End FC in the Carabao Cup, and then we are home against Bournemouth in the championship as well. So big episode, massive games with massive things on the line. In terms of the team sheet, it is looking pretty similar to what we normally have. Ashton is also almost up to a 70 overall, which is nice to see. We'll actually go ahead and put Beraldo in just for this game, as everyone else is looking good. Cassidy up to an 80 overall, which is really nice to see that, as we also do have him for 2 years on loan. But that's enough chatting for me. Let's go ahead and get into the first game here against Birmingham City. On the attack, I see Poku making a nice run through. Poku is in against the defense, and he's gonna go short side OP against the goalkeeper here away from home, as he hits the Ronaldo through the corner flag stick. And that is a beautiful way to start this game away from home. Job with the assist on the play. And that was actually Sorensen, now thinking about it, on the play, as we will get the replay against another team that had came up from League One with us, Birmingham City, partially owned by Tom Brady. But the goalkeeper looked like he was cheating a little bit there, as Poku on that right-hand side is a lefty, goes short side. It's 1-0. Karoma with the steal. He's got a bit of time and space in front of him. We're going to look for Washington. Can he get there? He does. Washington in on the break, and he buries. A big-time play from the squad, as Karoma able to find our boy Washington, also loaned in from Chelsea. We've got the Chelsea connection popping here today, as Cassidy was the one to clear out the defensive corner kick opportunity, and Washington does the rest. That might be his first league goal as well. Beating the goalkeeper pretty easily. That's going to make it 2-0 here at Birmingham. We got to keep it going. Birmingham with a chance. They're going to get it back. That was just such an unfortunate turn of events there in the back. We just couldn't find a way to corral that with any of our defenders trying to do so. It just somehow didn't work out that way. I thought we had a chance there, but it falls right to their striker. We bring Matt Turner out. He's not able to make the save there, and we find ourselves still up in this game, but it is now 2-1. Left of regular time. We need to just hold on to the ball in this game. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do with time running out on Birmingham. We've got Nichols down that left-hand side. We're going to take this towards the net. Nichols is going to find Healy. Trying to cut back. We find Talbot, who can seal the deal. And Declan Talbot is going to do just so, as time is out on Birmingham City and their comeback. You can just see the reaction from the bench is absolutely banana lands for the Terriers to make this game 3-1. Declan Talbot, we're not going to get a replay, unfortunately, but that's all she wrote, guys. 3-1 is your final as we get ready for the Carabao Cup in our next match. As with Harat, I see Evans making the run through. Evans is there! Coming in off the bench to start this game. We've got kind of a makeshift starting 11 with some normal starters in there, but some depth players as well, and two of them linking up there with a beautiful give and go. Harat and Evans, striker and center midfield player on the right page. Almost was looking like the Preston North End defender was going to get there here in the rain at the Kirklees Stadium. But fear not, Evans is here, and he's able to slot that into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead here in the Carabao Cup. Headley finds Harat. Harat is in, and he is able to make it 2 here in this game. Preston North End unable to really keep any possession of the football right now in this game, and we are taking full advantage of the turnovers that they have in their defensive third. And you can see on the POV here, Harat making no mistake about it, sending that past the keeper. Thought he was offsides for a brief moment, but you could see there just perfectly timed into Harat. And honestly, I love the way this kid plays. Very solid. He is a lefty as well. That gives us a different option than going to Headley. And we make it 2 here. Evans on the ball. We're going to let it fly. And Evans is able to bury from deep to make it a 3-0 game, with substitutes coming on to the field, Bentley being one of them to replace Poku, and Poku is indeed the player who's able to get the assist on the goal. And Evans, we figured, hey, let's just take it from deep and try to maybe get a corner kick out of it and get the subs, but even better, Evans, with a nice move from Poku, has a bunch of time and space, lets it fly, and we've got a 3-0 lead here at home. Preston North End has a foul on the play, and that's probably going to ice this game out. Preston North End not going to go quick. They're going to go slow, but I do believe as soon as they play this, it should be the full-time whistle. We're going to give them one more chance, and they will not get anything from it. A 3-0 victory to continue on in the Carabao Cup. So now we've got our first big test of the season coming up against Bournemouth at home in the league here in a few days' time. So let's go ahead, simulate up to that, and see what we can do. Poku, down the right-hand side, has a little bit of time on his defender and space. We're going to take this thing in towards the middle. Washington is there, and it is deflected by the defender in behind for a corner kick. We're going to look for our boy Cassidy inside the box. Can he get there? He does! And there is our first corner kick goal of the season, and it could not come at a better time from our best player, Cesar Cassidy. Loney in from Chelsea, gets the ball played in very nicely, and Cassidy really out-muscling his defender, and the Bournemouth player on the line, really unable to stick a leg out there, as it is Beraldi. I mean, I guess he had a brain fart moment right there. He should have cleared it off the line. He doesn't. We take full advantage of it, and it is a 1-0 lead here at home as we have the clash of 1 versus 2. Bentley down the right-hand side. Pretty close to stoppage time now. We're just going to play smart football, work the ball where we need to. Play this back to Sorensen, to Casamu. Really looking for patience on the build-up. Technically, we don't need anything else. With 2 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time. I don't know why the screen is also kind of glitched out right now. I don't think we'll be able to tell how much stoppage time we will eventually have, but I'm assuming it is 2 minutes. We don't need to do anything with the football right now except be smart with it. Sorensen is trying to run away from his markers. Sorensen does, and that is 3 points to the good. That is a 1-0 victory. We now are going to go ahead and get into the transfer deadline, as well as take a look at the standings and close out this exciting episode. So I have been looking around the transfer market in terms of loan players and transfer listed players, and there really isn't anything out there that we really need to bring into the squad this time. As we simulate through the deadline day, we haven't had any offers for any of our players at the moment, and that is perfectly fine by me. If this kind of goes the wayside, it looks like there are a few latest deals, nothing too crazy. Top deals, Neymar goes to Crystal Palace. That is quite interesting for £36 million. You've got Molina going from Atletico Madrid all the way to PSG. Turbin in from Benfica into, it looks like, RB Leipzig for £34.4 million. Quite crazy. Hopefully Once we make it to the Premier League, we'll be able to start making some transfers like that ourselves. But for the time being, transfer deadline day here to start the season has come and gone. No moves needed to be made by us. We've got 2 unread emails and the window closed. Players on international duty: Turner, Halik, and Cassidy, all representing their countries. Cassidy for Italy, that is absolutely massive, as we also have a nice little break for 12 days to get some guys well rested, and we can look at the table here to close things off this episode. Currently sitting 4 wins, no draws, no losses, 6 goal differential, 12 points ahead of Millwall, who are 3-1 on the season. Rounding out the rest of the top 8, we've got Birmingham at 3rd, Sheffield, Cardiff, Luton, Bournemouth, and West Brom. Everyone in there pretty much a former Premier League side, except Millwall for at least recency bias. And looking all the way down in the relegation, we've got Southampton, who were just relegated from the Premier League, Stoke City, and Derby County, with Bolton just barely out of there, Ipswich, Swansea, Oxford United, and Coventry City just on the outside of relegation, on the cusp potentially. But what an episode it was for us as we get ready for the future. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And again, that is it for this one, and we will go ahead and catch you guys in the next episode.